What's good, people? Welcome to Aikidoflow. Now, I gotta stop doing that. Now, hands behind the back. People attack in many different ways. Okay, like some attacks are more common than other attacks, and it's about, especially in my experience. So you kind of got used to combating certain attacks the way people would always attack you whenever there was like a situation in the clubs I work at. So today, we're gonna have a look at this. Now, most people are not trained, you know. From my experience, people who train in some sort of martial arts, they don't go around attacking people and everything, but people who are not trained tend to stick to certain attacks. And there's certain attacks they do more common than other attacks. They want to, for example, like a lot of people will throw big haymakers, or they'll always try to kick, or in a scuffle, you know, they'll get you in a headlock, you know. Just the basic stuff, because that's kind of their go-to attacks. They're the things that anybody can really do. And especially when they want to kick, they want to keep that distance from you. Haymaker, their aim is to knock you out cold. And a headlock, their aim is to, you know, restrain you, where someone who's more experienced, who does maybe Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, will get you in an arm bar or something like that, or someone who does Taekwondo will do a roundhouse kick, or, you know, there's a lot more complex attacks. But the average person who's not trained, their attacks are very basic. And so I'm gonna give some examples today and just show you how to combat a couple of those attacks. So, first attack, like front kick. People always try to, you know, kick me in some way because they want to keep their distance. They know that, especially if I'm bigger than them, they know that if I manage to get a hold of them, I ain't letting go. So they always want to kick and keep their distance, especially when there's a whole group of them, they hold it and they kick you and they run back and they kick you some more. So, the way I would combat a front kick is that when someone kicks you, they expect you to move backwards. Normally they'll kick and the more people, they jump backwards. But I would go forwards. And what I do is a technique called Sumo Toshi, where I'm just moving forward with conviction and with assertiveness, and just, it's like a chop, you know, across the body, we're just taking them down, especially the fact that they've got one foot in the air and they're off balance. It needs to get in quickly. So as they come to kick, I'm here and I chop here. Boom. You just move straight in. You just come in hard. What I used to imagine was that my hand was a sword, and I'm trying to split that person in two. So as the kick comes in, I block here and I just come in here, and I'm just literally chopping right through and using the momentum of my body to move through and just come down. And it's almost like I'm trying to slice them in half with this sword here and just going straight through. Boom. Hard and fast, assertive, moving through, taking them down. Okay, the next technique is like the grab and punch. When someone grabs you and they want to punch you, we can call it the grunch. It's grabbing and punching, mix it up. So they grab you, and their aim here is to pin you so you can't move. You know, sometimes, you know, it's hard to punch somebody in the target. So if they pin you, you can't move. So my aim here is as soon as they grab me, obviously this situation has escalated. So they've grabbed me, now I'm well within my rights to attack. So I'm doing two things at once. I'm attacking and I'm blocking. As soon as that comes in, I'm either going for an elbow. Now that could turn into a block because I'm blocking their attack, or if I get there quicker, it would have been just a strike, okay? But either way, I'm just going for it. As soon as they grab, boom, I'm going here. So there's a block or a punch, and then as I'm blocking, my hand is conveniently near the hand where they're grabbing. So then from here, I spin the arm, and I want to get a bend there. And this is a technique called Nikio, where I'm using these two right angles and just twisting this wrist here. And I'm using my body to do it, so I'm not relying on my hand strength, by kind of bowing into it and just inflicting some pain here on the joints and just taking them down to the floor. From here, they're in a very, very vulnerable position where I can just either knee to the face if it's necessary, or I can just push them gently away. Now, we like to share all our experiences with you, okay? So we have made an online masterclass teaching you all our Aikidoflow techniques. You know, you've got hours of footage there. It's just showing you all the techniques which we have learned, the way we learned them, so you can actually train with us, you know? So you can go online, click on the links below, buy this online masterclass. Okay, so in conclusion, okay, from my experience, attacks are very people use the same attacks. Attacks are very common from person to person. They use the same attacks, okay? But that doesn't mean you should just rely on that fact. You should always train for every single outcome, for every single attack, from whether it's a kick, a punch, spinning back fist, spinning roundhouse, headbutt, whatever. Train for them all, okay? Because you never know, you know, you may get attacked by the same attack 10 times, and then that one time it's just some random attack which you never expected. So train for everything. And if you're ever in a hostile situation where you know you're going to be attacked, stay calm, okay? So I hope that helps. I hope you enjoyed this, and we'll see you next time on the Aikidoflow YouTube show. Take care.
Style out, beat it, get it.